Alright guys, so in the last video I reacted to Donald Trump's winning speech, and now I'll be reacting to Obama's full speech on Donald Trump's win. I just want to see what I really just want to see what he has to say. I'm not that big into politics myself, but I really like listening to speeches and all that, so I just want to see what he has to say. Let's get into it, and I go.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon.
Yesterday, before
Obama was an absolute
votes
legend.
were tallied, I shot a video that some of you may have seen, in which I said to the American people, regardless of which side you were on in the election, regardless of whether your candidate won or lost, the sun would come up in the morning.
That's true.
And that is one bit of prognosticating that actually came true. The sun is up. And I know everybody had a long night. I did as well. I had a chance to talk to President-elect Trump last night, about 3:30 in the morning, I think it was.
That's so late.
To congratulate him on winning the election. And I had a chance to invite him to come to the White House tomorrow to talk about making sure that there is a successful transition between our presidencies. Now, it is no secret that the President-elect and I have some pretty significant differences.
True.
But remember, 8 years ago, President Bush and I had some pretty significant differences.
That's true, too.
But President Bush's team could not have been more professional or more gracious in making sure we had a smooth transition so that we could hit the ground running. And one thing you realize quickly in this job
That's so true.
is that the presidency and the vice presidency is bigger than any of us. So I have instructed my team to follow the example that President Bush's team set 8 years ago and work as hard as we can to make sure that this is a successful transition for the President-elect. Because we are now all rooting for his success in uniting and leading the country. The peaceful transition of power is one of the hallmarks of our democracy. And over the next few months, we are going to show that to the world. I also had a chance last night to speak with Secretary Clinton, and I just had a chance to hear her remarks. I could not be prouder of her. She has lived an extraordinary life of public service. She was a great First Lady. She was an outstanding senator for the state of New York, and she could not have been a better Secretary of State. I'm proud of her. A lot of Americans look up to her. Her candidacy and nomination was historic and sends a message to our daughters all across the country that they can achieve at the highest levels of politics.
She had a really good tweet about like that.
And I'm absolutely confident that she and
like all the little girls watching or whatever. I don't know what tweet it was. It was like all the little girls watching, blah blah blah. It's just basically telling them that they have a say in the world. I don't know exactly what it was, but I really enjoyed that tweet. I think it has like over 700,000 likes now, that tweet from the time of filming this video. I really love that tweet, so you guys should check it out if you haven't already. Let's get back into the speech.
President Clinton will continue to do great work for people
well,
here
the audio like
in the
just
United
kicked in
States
this video.
and all around the world. Now, everybody is sad when their side loses an election.
It's the same with freaking football, you know, you're sad when your team loses, and anything else you're sad. Like if you're rooting for someone and they lose, you're sad. Basically, there's a lot of people that get sad if their team loses and stuff. It's the same shit with this.
But the day after, we have to remember that we're actually all on one team. This is an intramural scrimmage.
Scrimmage.
We're not Democrats first, we're not Republicans first. We are Americans first.
That's so true, though.
We're patriots.
He has
first.
really good points.
We all want what's best for this country. That's what I heard in Mr. Trump's remarks last night. That's what I heard when I spoke to him directly, and I was heartened by that. That's what the country needs. A sense of unity, a sense of inclusion, a respect for our institutions, our way of life, rule of law, and a respect for each other. I hope that he maintains that spirit throughout this transition, and I certainly hope that's how his presidency has a chance to begin. I also told my team today to keep their heads up, because the remarkable work that they have done day in, day out, often without a lot of fanfare, often with a lot of attention. Work in agencies, work in obscure areas of policy that make government run better and make it more responsive and make it more efficient and make it more service-friendly so that it's actually helping more people. That remarkable work has left the next president with a stronger, better country than the one that existed 8 years ago. So win or lose in this election, that was always our mission. That was our mission from day one. And everyone on my team should be extraordinarily proud of everything.
I love how it's his mission. Like, it's like...
And so should all the Americans that I've had a chance to meet all across this country, who do the hard work of building on that progress every single day. Teachers in schools, doctors in ER clinic, small businesses putting their all into starting something up, making sure they're treating their employees well. All the important work that's done by moms and dads and families and congregations in every
I love how he picks up on everything and stuff and puts it all together in the speech.
The work of perfecting this union. So this was a long and hard-fought campaign. A lot of our fellow Americans are exultant today. A lot of Americans are less so. But that's the nature of campaigns. That's the nature of democracy. It is hard and sometimes contentious and noisy. It's not always inspiring. But to the young people who got into politics for the first time and may be disappointed by the results, I just want you to know you have to stay encouraged. Don't get cynical. Don't ever think you can't make a difference. As Secretary Clinton said this morning, fighting for what is right is worth it. Sometimes you lose an argument. Sometimes you lose.
This is so true. Oh shit.
You know, the path that this country's taken has never been a straight line. We zig and zag, and sometimes we move in ways that some people think is forward and others think is moving back. And that's okay. I've lost elections before. Joe hasn't, but you know. So I've been sort of sharing.
Remember, you beat me badly.
That's the way politics works sometimes. We try really hard to persuade people that we're right, and then people vote. And then if we lose, we learn from our mistakes. We do some reflection. We lick our wounds. We brush ourselves off. We get back in the arena. We go at it. We try even harder the next time.
That's like a freaking, like, literally, that could be a motivational, like, sports term. Because I used to play hockey, and that just motivated me. Like, if, like, my team captain, if one of my team captains said that speech, holy shit, like, shit would hit the fan. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'm fucking motivated. Like, let's do this. Like, I'd be like, yo, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Like, we got this. We got this.
The point, though, is that we all go forward with a presumption of good faith in our fellow citizens. Because that presumption of good faith is essential to a vibrant and functioning democracy. That's how this country has moved forward for 240 years. That's how we've pushed boundaries and promoted freedom around the world. That's how we've expanded the rights of our founding to reach all of our citizens. It's how we have come this far. And that's why I'm confident that this incredible journey that we're on as Americans will go on. And I'm looking forward to doing everything that I can to make sure that the next president is successful in that. I've said before, I think of this job as being a relay runner. You take the baton, You run your best race, and hopefully by the time you hand it off, you're a little further ahead. You've made a little progress. And I can say that we've done that, and I want to make sure that handoff is well executed, because ultimately we're all on the same team. All right. Thank you very much, everybody.
Alright, so that was President Obama's speech on Trump's win. Dude, he had some really great points. Usually I'm not the type to watch like a full speech and stuff. I watch like part of it. But you know, like his speeches are intriguing. Like that really intrigued me. That got me thinking and stuff. Thinking of it as like a relay race and handing off a baton, you know, to have that smooth transition from his presidency to Trump's presidency. That was really good. That was a really good way of thinking of it. I love how he said, like, for those people that did vote for Clinton and lost, like, your voice is still heard. You still went out and voted. You know, your voice is still heard, but you kind of like lost an argument. It's just like losing an argument kind of thing. Just don't get discouraged from it. Your voice is still heard. Your votes counted in and stuff. But you know, it's just shit out of the luck. Trump won. If you did vote for Clinton, Trump won. Let's see what Trump can bring to the United States of America. I really hope he can bring something and not detract from it. I really hope he can bring something and make it great again, how he says he's gonna do. Right now, there's nothing really to worry about because he's not president until like the end of January. But you know, right now, none of us know what's gonna happen. None of us really know what he's gonna try to do first. But he did say he's gonna start working hard and working for all of America. First things first, like that's the first thing he's gonna do is work hard for the United States of America, and that's what a president should be doing. So I really have nothing wrong with Trump right now, unless he somehow does some stupid shit that makes me not be like, unless he does something that makes it harder for Canadians to enter America. If you guys don't already know, I am Canadian. I'm not American, I am Canadian. But my girlfriend lives in LA, she's American. We have, like, Canada and America, we have great relationship. We have a good relationship. And I really hope that relationship doesn't, like, break. I really hope Trump has a good relationship with our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. And I really hope trust isn't broken at all. It would really suck if it becomes harder for me to be able to see my girlfriend. I haven't seen her since like October 21st, that's the day I left LA. It's literally November 10th and I'm missing her like absolutely crazy, and it's only been like a couple weeks. I'm missing her so much. And I wouldn't even know what to do if I wouldn't know what I'd do if I weren't allowed to see her for like a whole year or something, like, so I really hope that trust isn't broken between our countries. Really hope we just work to move forward and stuff. Yeah, guys, let me know your opinions down below. You know, we are all free to our own opinions, and I like to hear people's opinions and stuff. So let me know down below what you guys think of either Trump's speech or Obama's speech. I really just love listening to Obama's speeches because he just includes like so much in it and talks about so much. He loves to put confidence into people, and that Hillary likes to do that too. So I really like that. I really like that one tweet that Hillary tweeted. I don't know if I said it in the last speech. I don't know if I said it in the last video or this video. I forget. But if you have not looked at Hillary's pinned tweet, I think it's still her pinned tweet. Go look at it. Just absolutely love what she had to say. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.